And we're back to Dark Souls 3. Welcome back, Jonny here. Great to have you on again. I've been doing a lot on my side to try to fix the FPS issues that I've been having. They're caused by the encoder I'm using on OBS. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but I was basically using my CPU to encode the videos, and that was causing issues with Dark Souls 3. So I'm now using my GPU. The quality of the video won't be quite as high, but it will be acceptable, and we should be rid of the FPS stutter problems. So with that preamble out of the way, I'm gonna level with you, and I've actually lost the episode that I had recorded because, again, the stutter happened again, and the video quality was not to my liking. I did not find it acceptable, to be honest. And that's one thing, if you ever see an issue in one of my videos, chances are I'm super aware of it and it bothers me 10 times more than it bothers you. I really care about making the best content that I can, not only because of my viewers, but just because of how I operate. Now, that does mean that a few things have changed in the interim that you haven't seen. One of them, look at this awesome piece of armor that I have. It's actually the armor that these guys drop, and I'm also using the Black Knight Longs or Great Sword. Look at the damage this thing is doing right now. Insanity damage. I'm still getting used to the moveset. It's quite a bit slower than the other weapons we were rocking earlier, but the damage is out of control, so I'm having fun with this. And this is an area that I have a huge appreciation for in terms of how it looks. We gotta be super careful with these guys. They are very strong enemies, but if we can stagger them like this, look at that power, that damage. So these guys have almost endless stamina, and you gotta be super careful with... Alright, dodge that attack, because that is just a wrap right there if it hits you. Now, it may not look right now, but these guys are really tough. They're really tough enemies. I don't think we can open it from this side. If you let them attack you, they start doing attack over attack. They do 5 or 6 attacks in a row. Endless stamina. In the prior video, one of the funniest bits was watching me die 2 times in a row to these guys. Pretty funny stuff. But yeah, I have a huge appreciation for what they've done with this place, visually speaking. And one of the reasons I wanted to take my time in this area is just to show you how awesome it looks. Was there anything? Nope, nothing there. And one of the interesting things is that you see these pale shades. They're clearly not players. Usually in the game, when you see white shades or pale shades, they are players. But not in this area. They seem to be some kind of... I don't know. They're part of the scenery, really. Look at that damage. 545 damage. With great range as well. I like that downstroke when you're two-handing. It's pretty good. Downstrike, I should say. That, you know, that was a little weird. But anyways, it has a very interesting moveset. Look at this. I love that upward thrust right there. Now, that guy is a really tough dude to bring down. He's tanky, and he's got some nasty attacks. Take a look at this. His tracking on the attacks is pretty great. And okay, that was just horrible. Don't mind me. That's just a product of speaking while playing at the same time. So the difficulty with those guys is that they have really strong tracking attacks that will track you down, and then also all the guys around him or her. I'm not entirely sure it's a guy, to be honest. But here we go. So these guys, you gotta go aggressive. Even if you have to trade hits, you go all in. You try to lure this guy. Ideally, you want to only lure one of them, of course. I think we've managed it to some extent. The other guy is kind of staying back. But if they gank you 2-on-1, it's not gonna be pretty. That's what you want to do. I think after my repeated kind of tries on these guys, I had to fight them a couple times. There we go. We got the armor again. I still think the best option is to trade hits if you have to, but straight away get a combo on them. Don't let them start attacking you. If you have to go into a position where you're dodging them a lot, your stamina is gonna run out way before theirs. Here we go. Still getting used to this weapon and the range it has, but I'm really happy with it. You can see there, I don't have a good grasp on the range yet, and we did the kick, which again, as I told you last episode, it's maybe not last episode, but it's one of the things that really annoy me when you do the kick instead of a real attack. Okay, here we go. So you try to rush in and get a swipe. Whenever you hit him with the greatsword, you stagger him. So you actually cancel his attacks. And I think if you can get another one there, yeah, it's gonna be worth it. You gotta... Ooh, a little bit close there for comfort. We switch into one-handed stance because then that gives us the horizontal swipes, which is a good option for crowds, just like this. Because if you hit the other one, you stagger him. One of the advantages, of course, of the greatsword is that you stagger people heavily, like as you should. Ooh, look at that immolation tinder. What is that? But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're getting hit by this giant thing, you're gonna be staggered, so it makes sense from a... Woo! You can see the rollback is a bit slower with the greatsword, so you have to be very careful with that. And I died once on the episode that I lost because of that. Just getting used to the moveset, really. And now here is a little bit of a nasty area. You gotta run through here first, because there are two Pontiff Knights coming. There's also a lizard here that you gotta kill to get the loot. But those guys, they don't actually aggro you if you run straight here. But if you try to fight that other guy there, and they come to you, that's a wrap. I don't think there's any way you can make that work. So instead, what we do is we go here, wait until they pass. We also reveal this secret passage, which we'll explore in a minute. We can actually run through. We'll go back and kill those guys in a second. But the safe play is you go here, and there's actually a bonfire, which I've already hit because, again, I recorded an episode on this already. But here we are. So you get this bonfire, and there are many paths we can actually choose in here. And I'm not gonna pretend that I remember this area a whole lot. But what I do want to do is just explore a little bit and take our time with this area. I find it so cool. Maybe we can rush these guys like this. That's a bad idea to roll back like that. That's a pretty significant mistake. This guy's mistake was more significant, however. We're gonna be alright here. Unless I screw up to a big extent. Now these guys are still here, which might be a problem. But what I want to do is rush this dude. I hope we have enough stamina. Look at all the damage. Yes. We did barely have enough stamina to kill him in a combo. What do we have here? Large Titanite. Not very good loot. Really awesome location. Alright, so why don't we explore the path that we just unlocked? Is this anything? No. So, the way I like to play these games is I like to kill all the enemies, but once I've killed them once, I feel okay running past them, you know? I'm not gonna have to kill like everything every time, because that would be a little bit silly, in my opinion. Alright, heal up because they can absolutely kill you in a combo. Okay. That was dicey. So I'm not a fan when people run through the areas. You know, again, I do it once I've kind of killed every enemy at least once. I feel alright doing it. But I try to avoid it in other cases. This is one tanky motherfucker. Alright, luckily we got good at RNG on that. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Okay, we'll take a look later. I can't find it right now. Keep the action flowing. Which tree branch? Don't really know what that is. Can we hit you? Yeah. And so can you, though. Got destroyed. Got the leggings. I really love this armor. It looks really cool. I wanna kind of roleplay a little bit, and the idea is that we're gonna be transitioning into like how to say it, like into a heavy build in terms of armor. So for now, our armor is going to be lighter, but in the future it will just get bulkier and bulkier. Alright. Trying to get some distance here. That is a slow attack, but if you can get it, it will just wreck people. Look at this. Love that attack. It does take getting used to if you switch weapons like this. Like I said, I died once or twice because I wasn't used to the moveset. Dodging that attack is very important because it will just absolutely destroy you. Okay, here we go. Can you... Oh, he actually can't guard most of it. We got it. Alright, so we probably want to save ourselves some time and maybe run through this area. Oh, he's right here. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna fight you. Get staggered. That's not gonna work. You need to not get hit and heal. Alright, big guy's down. It's a little bit difficult dealing with so many. You gotta... That's the problem where you can't really attack and roll back. So you gotta make sure that you hit everybody in the front row with the swipe. Here you go. Yeah. Because if a secondary guy comes in for a stab, he's gonna get you. And like that, if you miss your attack, gotta be really careful. That's okay though. Got plenty of Estus. Like that. That's what you shouldn't do. Alright. So, whew, on the bright side, we've acquired a lot of souls from that, so that's pretty good. Got some other dudes here. Yeah. See, that's how you do it. You make sure... Oops, not like that, though. You always heal up because these guys do tons of damage with the enchanted swords. Oh! Alright, so we're back at the second bonfire here. You may see I have 0 souls. That's because I died! I died on the way there. The thought was that I didn't want to bore you with the same location again. But I was not expecting to die horribly. That's what happens. You know, mistakes are made. And bad shit happens. However, we're not gonna be taken aback because honestly, that's not even a large amount of souls compared to some of the losses I've had in the game. Now, here's where you start to find some invisible guys. Gotta watch out for the eyes. It's what tips them off. But yeah, lost quite a bit of souls there, which always sucks. And sadly didn't catch my reaction on camera. But that's okay. You're really tanky. Aha, the real loot was behind it. Lovely area. I love snowy areas. And I think the first DLC is basically just a huge snowy area, which I'm absolutely on board with. I remember Dark Souls 2, I think, had a really cool snowy world DLC. And DLC in that game was so good. Elevated the game to a really high extent. And we got some dude here. 600 damage. That seems good. In one hit. I'm okay with that. Doggles are annoying. Consistently very annoying enemies. However, a broad swipe of this bad boy is more than enough to dispatch them. Get dodged. He got so destroyed he merged with the wall. There you go. So, if I'm not mistaken, this path will lead us into actually the next area. So what we'll do is we'll unlock the bonfire, and we'll probably do this with Chris next time. Yeah, I think that's a good call. I mean, we'll get through here and unlock the next bonfire, and then we'll do the rest with Chris. A lot of dudes. And you gotta be really careful. Even though most of them are like crawling, you're never completely sure. Like that dude is not crawling. That dude is going for it. Get destroyed. And, excuse me, sir. Get destroyed. Love the combo on the weapon here. I don't think those are super useful. I'm not too sure actually what they do. Let's just kill everything here. Oh. Someone from behind. We did kill him. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Almost got a bit dicey there. One of the things you might see, I'm not 100% sure. Oh! did that just happen? Alright, so I'm back to where we were, recovered my souls, dispatched all of these guys. Let's quickly explore the upstairs here, and we're gonna be on our way. One of the things you might observe in the video, and this is a result of using this other codec that relies on GPU, is that in dark areas you might see some pixelation. Now this is not really linked to low bitrate. It's just a property of the encoder. So you can throw as much bitrate as you like. It will produce some of this. So this is the lesser evil that I had to go for in order to get rid of the FPS kind of stutter problems that we had in the past. Anyway, just a little insight into the video creator there. But yeah, look at this. Whoa. It's just striking every time you go outside and see this. Anyways, this is the other exit. You can see we haven't missed much. Oh, oops, wasn't paying attention. Better to heal up. Don't want to get picked off by one of these invisible guys. All right. Look at that damage. We're one-shotting these fools. So satisfying. So very satisfying. Illusory wall. Yeah, dude. Get wrecked. Twinkling Titanite. That's what's gonna allow us to upgrade the greatsword here. One of the reasons it's doing so much damage is because I already upgraded it. Yeah. What made that sound? Was it you, buddy? Ooh, we got more dudes. Or dudettes, I guess? Oh, I didn't see you. Okay. Better to play it safe here. Enough deaths for one day. Yeah. No, nobody here. Somebody here. I think you're luring me. Ooh, you do magic spells, huh? That is mass. Oh, you're the shrieker. Whoa! Nice dodge. Didn't quite hit him. Nah, we traded hits with him. Okay. Blood gem, huh? How's our equip load looking? I don't think we're gonna be able to use our dagger here. So let's quickly switch to our Hollow Slayer sword so that we can equip the dagger and still have fast rolls. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Alright. Oops. Green blossom. Pretty cool, huh? The dagger, once again, super useful. Now we're gonna explore the river area here a little bit more in a second. But there's a bonfire right there. And I want to grab that in case I make another mistake. It will just save me some time. So it's gonna be a lot of hopping here. Here we go. So let's grab this. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the path into the next area. So we're gonna leave this for now and just explore the rest of Irithyll. There's plenty to explore still. Quite a big drop there. I can't remember that crossing that bridge, but I assume that's a real place you can enter. We'll see that later. I think these are real enemies. Yeah. These big hair ladies. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a real enemy too. You gotta be careful. Isn't he? Oh, I thought he was. Okay. Great heal. Not gonna be interesting for us. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you again for joining me. I hope the video issues will be resolved, but again, it's gonna be a constant journey of improvement, so any issues that arise, we're gonna address them and do our best to fix them as we go. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below if you did. Leave a like, subscribe for new videos every day, and as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.